السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Howdy everyone. Start your video please. Please start your video. طيب, so our lesson today is talking about laws of exponents in real numbers. Laws of exponents in real numbers. We studied before a bit about the laws of exponents. We studied before, firstly, something called the repeated multiplication. Repeated multiplication, you know. So what the meaning of the repeated multiplication? Firstly, if we have something like 2 power of 3, this we can write it as 2 times 2 times 2. This is called repeated multiplication. 2 times 2 equals 4, and then 4 times 2 equals 8. And we can do it with the calculator. 2 power 3 equals 8. Does not look like the repeated addition. If it is 2 plus 2 plus 2, then it's 2 times 3, which is 6. But 2 times 2 times 2, it's 2 power of 3, which is 8. Take care about the difference. There is difference. There is a big difference between the repeated addition and the repeated multiplication. In this lesson, we're going to talk about the repeated multiplication. So if you have something like root 3 power of 4, we can do it like the following. It's root 3 times root 3 times root 3 times root 3. 4 times. These two roots equals a 3, and these two roots equals another 3. Then it's a 3 times 3, which is 9. Another one told me, Mr. I could do it by another way. Look at the following. Mr. I'll put it as root 3 power of 2 power of 2. It's correct also, because power of the bar are multiplied. You know, if you have 2 power of 3 all power of 4, this means that you can multiply these two powers together. Then it's gonna be 2 power of 3 times 4, which is 2 power of 12. And the same here. If it is 2 to the power of 2 power over the bar, you can multiply them and you can get the 4 again. So right now we can delete the second power with the square root, and it's gonna be 3 power of 2, which is 9. That's it. So let's go for some examples about these questions. Answer with me, Faris. The first one, you know, there is negative root 3 power of 4. Firstly, you know, yeah, Faris, we started before. What the difference between the even power and the odd
Yes,
power?
the even power removes the negative while the
Yes, excellent. If it is negative a power even power, then it's gonna be a power the same even power. But if
yes, but
it is negative a power the whole power, then it's gonna be negative a power the whole power. Then this means that the negative powers, sorry, the even power deletes the negative sign. So
yes, but it
this is
but it
an
will
even power. This is an even power.
yes,
So we can, by this even power, get rid of the negative sign beside the root 3, and I'll write it as root 3 power 4. Root 3 power 4
equals
you can do
9.
it in many ways. Which way you want?
Equals 3
Root
square
3
3
times
times
root
3.
3 times root 3 times root 3. Okay?
Okay,
Then it's a 3 times 3, which is 9.
9.
Muhammad Izzat. Number 2. It's negative outside the bracket. What the difference between the negative which is outside the bracket and the negative inside the bracket, ya Muhammad ya Izzat? You know, if it is negative 2 power of 4, then it's gonna be 2 power of 4. If it is negative 2 power of 3, then it's gonna be negative 2 power of 3, because the bar here is even, it deletes the negative sign, but the bar here is odd, it doesn't delete anything. But if it is like that, and the bar is even, does the negative deleted? We can delete the negative here? No. It's the same, negative 2 power of 4. Why? The power is even. Because the negative is outside the bracket. You know? If the negative is outside the bracket, even the negative is even or odd, we can delete it. So only we can delete the negative side if it is inside the bracket, and above the bracket an even power. So when you can delete the negative sign? One case only. What this case? The negative is inside the bracket and the bar is what?
Uh,
Even. If the negative is inside the bracket and the bar is what? Even. Is here the negative is inside the bracket or it's outside the bracket? The negative, this negative sign, is inside these brackets or it's outside the brackets?
outside.
Outside. If it is outside, so we cannot delete it. The bar is even, so we have to delete the negative sign. No, we cannot because it's outside the bracket. You know, if it is inside the bracket like that, delete it. But if it is outside, though, no, we cannot delete it. Let's look at the following. Root 3 times root 3 times root 3 4 times because the bar is 4 and the negative outside the bracket. This is the negative as itself. This is the negative and these are 3 and these are 3. 3 times 3, 9 and this is negative 9. This is the answer. You know you can do it with the calculator. This is negative bracket root 3 close the bracket power of 4, sorry, it's power of 4, it's negative 9. But look, if you put it inside the bracket, it's gonna be 9. Anas,
Yes.
it's negative root 3 power of 5. Negative root 3 power of 5.
So, right, we do negative root 3.
Firstly, if the negative is deleted or not, we can delete the negative or not.
Not.
Why? Because the bar is what?
It's inside.
No, it's an odd power. Only we can delete it with the even power. This is an odd power. Then the
So,
negative sign is still itself. How many times that you're gonna repeat the root 3?
5.
It's root 3 times root 3 times root 3 times root 3 times root 3. You know this is 3 and this is 3. Then it's 3 times 3 times root 3. So it's negative 9 root 3. Let's check the calculator. Open bracket, negative root 3 outside the root, close the bracket, is going to be root 5. It's negative 9 root 3. Yes, we are correct. Any problem?
No.
No, there is no problem. So I'll let you check this one till we finish the rest for Al-Maghrib prayer because the Maghrib prayer gone. So we have the rest right now for Al-Maghrib prayer. You can in the rest solve this try. Try to solve these 3 questions. If you solve them, send them on the chat. Okay? Take a break. Mute yourself. Close your camera. السلام عليكم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. يا ريت الناس تشغل الكاميرات. Let's solve the next يا محمد الحسين.
Yes.
Number 1, it's negative root 5 power of 6. How can you do it? Firstly, the bar is even. Then what do it do with the negative sign?
we will remove it
Yes, it deletes the negative sign. Then it's root 5 power of 6, which is mean that root 5 is repeated how many times?
6 times.
You know, you can write it 6 times like that. Okay?
Yes.
So each 2 equals 5, each 2 equals 5, each 2 equals 5, correct?
Correct. And
5 times 5, 25 times 5, 125. You can do it by another way. You know, another solution. Someone told me, Mister, I'll do it like root 5 power of 2 power of 3. Is it correct? Yes, because 2 times 3 equals the 6. Okay? So you can do it like the following. Instead of the 6, you can write 2 times 3, like that. Root 5 with 2 deletes each other, then it's 5 power of 3, which is 125. It's correct also. You know, it's not like getting half of the power. So the square root takes half of the power. Was half of 6 3? Then the square root, we can delete it with half of the 6, which is 3. And the remaining is another 3. Then it's 5 power of 3. Okay?
Okay.
So the next, يا معتز. With whom you are talking, يا معتز?
I'm not talking with no, I'm not talking.
Be focused with me يا معتز.
Okay.
The negative is outside the bracket or it's inside the bracket?
Outside.
What about the power? Is even or odd?
Even.
What do? It deletes the negative sign, it doesn't.
No.
No, why?
Because it's out of the bracket.
Because it's outside the bracket. Then it's negative root 5. How many times?
4.
5 times 5, 25 with the negative sign. You know, you can do it by the other solution as the same. By taking half of the power, which is 2, then it's 5 power of 2 without the root. So half of the power, half of the power. We can delete it with the square root. So if it is root 5 power of 4, if it is something like root 5 power of 4, you can delete the root with half of the power. Then it's 5 power of 2, which is 25. If it is something like root 5 power of 10, so you can delete the power with half of the power. You can delete the root with half of the power. Then it's 5 power of 5. If it is root 5 power of something like 8, so you can delete the root with half of the power, which is 4. So it's 5 power of 4 only. Okay? It's another solution if you want. Let's look for 3. It's negative root 5 inside the bracket, power of 5. يا سارة, what will happen?
What, mister?
Yes. Hmm.
We will not remove the power.
Yes,
the
because it's
negative.
a root power. So it's negative. Root 5 how many times?
5 times.
Each 2 equals what?
Equal 5. So it's
This is 5
25 power root
times
5.
5 times root 5. Then it's negative 25 root 5. That's it. Okay?
Mister, can I take the half of the 5?
Yes,
Or
but
not?
half of the bar here is 2.5. It makes it so difficult. It's better to do it with the even powers only.
Okay.
رائد. Right now, we are going to study another important part, which is called power of 0. Okay, you know, if you have any number power of 0 equals what, you know? We studied before. Any number power of 0 equals what?
1.
Yes, any number power 0 equals 1 except 0 power of 0. 0 power of 0 has no value. 0 power of 0 has no value. Okay? So if you have 5 power of 0, yeah, right, it's 1. If you have negative 5 power of 0, also it's 1. If you have 8 power of 0, also it's 1. If you have half power of 0, also it's 1. If you have negative 0.5 power of 0, it's 1. But if you have negative 5 power of 0 like that, it's negative 1. You know why?
Because the negative is out
Yes,
of
because
the...
here the negative is outside the bracket. But look here, the negative is inside the bracket, then we delete it. Okay?
Okay.
But if you have 0 power of 0, doesn't work. Has no value. Okay? You know why? You know why it's 0 power of 0 has no value?
Because it's equal to 0 divided by 0.
You know, any number power of 0 يا رائد, like it's a note. So any number power of 0 like 5 power of 0. It's look like it was something, an example, 5 power of 4 over 5 power of 4. It's a division question right now. So what we are doing with this division question, we are getting the 5 as itself, which is the base, and then we are subtracting the bars because it's a division question. While in the multiplication question, we was adding the powers. In the division, we are subtracting the power. Then it's 5 power of 0. You know, from where you got 5 power of 0, I got 5 power of 0 from 5 power of 4 over 5 power of 4, which is a number over itself. And we studied before that any number over itself equals 1. So 5 power of 4 over 5 power of 4. One time gives me 5 power of 0. Another time gives me 1 because it's a number over itself. You know, 5 power of 4 over 5 power of 4 equals 1. 1 because it's a number over itself. Any number divided itself equals 1. Another way, we subtracted the powers, is going to be 5 power of 0. So it's the same, 5 power of 0, it's not like the 1, because the same question before. So any number power of 0, it was before a division question, and the powers was the same. So when we subtract the powers, because they are the same, we get 0 as a new power. So it was a number at the same power divide itself, and when we subtracted the power is going to be 0. So any number to the power of 0 equals 1, because it was a number over itself. Any number over itself equals 1. And we subtract the powers, we get 0 as a new power. So any number power of 0 equals 1. Any number power of 0 equals 1. Why? Because any number power of 0 was firstly a question like that, a division question. So when we subtracted the powers, we get the 0. But the same also if it is like that, so it's a number over itself, which is 1. So the 1 is 5 power of 0. It's the same. Okay? If it is something like that, 0 power of 5 or power of 4 or power of 8, anything over 0 power of 8. So it's 0 power of 8 minus 0, which is 0 power of 0. Actually, it has no value. Why? Because 0 power of 8 over 0 power of 8 means 0. 0 power of anything equals 0. 0 power of 1, 0. 0 power of 2, 0. 0 power of 3, 0. 0 power of 4, 0, and so on. Okay? So it's 0 over 0. And we studied before that we cannot put a fraction, its denominator 0. It's not correct to put 0 in the denominator. Correct? So if you have 0 in the denominator, it doesn't work. It has no value. So it's the same. It was 0 power of 8 over 0 power of 8. Gives us 0 power of 0. And also it was 0 power of 8 over 0 power of 8. Gives us 0 over 0. So 0 over 0 has no value. That's why we are calling the 0 power of 0 as no value. So it doesn't matter. If it is like something difficult, it's not important to understand it. Only you have to save it. 0 power of 0 doesn't work. 0 power of 0 has no value. Any number power of 0 equals 1 except 0. Any number power of 0 equals 1 except 0.
Okay.
Okay. We have another important thing that we have to study, which is the negative power. What happens if you have a negative power? If it is something like 2 power of negative 3. Look, I could write instead of 2 power of negative 3, 1 over 2 power of 3. So what happened? The negative power gets the number inside the denominator. The negative power gets the number inside the denominator. If it is in the denominator, it goes to the numerator. If it is in the numerator, it goes to the denominator. Okay? So Abdul Malik, if you have something like 5 power of negative 8, it's going to be what? 1 over?
1 over 5 power of 8.
Without the negative sign. If it is Abdul Malik, 3 power of negative 4,
And it's gonna be 1 over 3 power of 4.
That's it. So Abdul Malik, look for this. If it is 2 over 3 power of negative 8, it's going to be 3 over 2 power of 8. What happened? I delete the negative, I flip, or I make a reciprocal for the fraction. Okay, Adam was playing with the football.
Was the what?
Take care about your stars يا آدم. Be focused with me. If we have يا آدم 3 over 4 power of negative 10 is gonna be what? It's look like this. What I did here, I flipped the fraction, I get the 3 up and the 2 down and delete the negative. Then it's gonna be
3
4 over
power
3 power of 10. That's it. If we add Adam, 5 over 8 power of negative 1 is gonna be.
8 over 5 power 1.
And the power 1 we can delete it. It's look like 8 over 5 only. Okay? Okay.
Okay.
If it is Adam 4 power of negative 1, then it's gonna be 4 power of negative 1, it's 1 over 4 power of 1, which is 1 over 4. You know, something like this, ya Nadine. If it is 1 over 4 power of negative 1, then it's gonna be what?
Equals 4 power negative 1
It's 4 over 1 power of 1, which is 4 power of 1, which is 4. So, if it is 1 over 5 power of negative 1, then it's 5. If it is 1 over 6 power of negative 1, then it's 6. If it is 6 power of negative 1, then it's 1 over 6.
over 6.
If it is 7 power of negative 1, then it's 1
1
over 6.
over 7.
You know, if it is 7 power of negative 2, it's 1 over 7 power of 2, which is 1 over 49. If it is 1 over 7 all power of negative 2, then it's 7 power of 2, which is 49. You got the difference?
Yes.
Look here. If you have example like that, if we have 3 over 4 power of negative 1, it's gonna be what? 3 times 4. You know what happened? The number, the denominator goes up. That's it. By multiplication. And if it is up like 3 power of negative 1 over 4, then it's gonna be 1 over 3 times 4. So it has a negative bar, I get it down. You got the difference?
Yes.
Another one. If it is something like 1 over 5 power of negative 8, you can write it as 5 power of 8 only. It's 1 times 5 power of 8, which is 5 power of 8. If you have 1 over 3 power of negative 7 is going to be 3 power of 7. That's it. Okay? So,
Okay.
if the number is in the numerator and have a negative power, get it in the denominator and delete the negative power. And if it is in the denominator, put it in the numerator without the negative power. You good? Okay?
Yes. Okay.
Is it clear?
Clear.
So yeah, Usaid, we have negative root 3 power of negative 2. You know, Usaid, we have a negative beside the power. So it's gonna equals 1. You know, it's over 1. Flip the fraction, make it 1 over root 3 with the negative sign, and delete the negative from the power. So I flipped the fraction, and then I deleted the negative bar. Okay?
Okay.
Right now, the bar is even. So it can delete that negative. Then it's 1 over root 3 power of 2, which is 1 power of 2 over root 3 power of 2. 1 power of 2 equals what? 1. Root 3 power of 2. 3. So I get the power over the 1 and over the root 3. Right now it's going to be 1, and this is 3. 1 over 3. You can do it with the calculator actually. If it is negative root 3, like that, or write the question. Go outside the root, close the bracket, power negative 2. It's 1 over 3. Okay?
Okay.
So, yeah, Noor. Let's take a screenshot in case I'll subtract 5 stars from students who are closing the camera. Okay, was closing it. Yes, I took the screenshot actually before. Lamar Abdel Halim, Nurhan have a permission. Okay, Ahmed Sisi, Sufyan and Talia. Minus 2 stars from each one. So Yanu, we have, write in the chat, lower your hand. 2 over 5. Power of negative 2. Hmm. We can flip the fraction. It's
Flip
5 over 2. Power of
and هنشيل النيجاتيف بتاع ال
yes.
2
So it's 5 power of 2 over 2 power of 2, which is 25 over 4.
5 over
Let's
4
check the calculator. Bracket 2 over 5. Close the bracket. Power negative 2. It's 25 over 4. It's correct?
correct
Any problem?
no
Tell me the next. If it is 0.1, you know, Noor, 0.1 equals what as a fraction?
no
0.1 equals 1 over 10. 0.01 equals 1 over 100. 0.001 equals 1 over 1000.
found
Okay.
okay
So you can write instead of 0.1, 1 over 10. 1 over 10 power of what? Negative 2.
power 2 negative 2
Then it's going to be what?
10
10 over 1, which is 10. Power of
2
2, which is 100. You can do it with the calculator. So ya Bilal, the next. Lower your hand, ya Sufyan. Lower your hand, ya Omar. And write in the chat. Write in the chat, what's your problem? Yes, ya Bilal. 4.
Yes.
1 over root 2 power of negative 3. You can go by top without the negative.
yes
So it's 1 times root 2 power of what?
2 power of 3
Power of 3. Then it's root 2 power of 3, which is root 8. You can do it with the calculator. Root 2 power 3. It's 2 root 2, which is root 8. You know, root 8, it's 2 root 2 also. You know why? Because it's root 4, root 2. 8 equals 4 times 2, and root 4 equals 2. Then it's root 2 beside it. 2, it's 2 root 2. You know?
so I can write both of them in the exam
Yes.
both of them are
But
right
take care about the question if it is multiple choices. You have to get the one in the choices. Okay?
okay
Solve with me this also. Right now, write the same fraction. And the 4, I'll let it as itself. What about the 2? Get it down. What about the 3? Put it up.
It's up.
So I write it 3 power of 1 up and 2 power of 1 down without the negative. You got it?
yeah
You understood what I did?
yeah
Then it's a 3 over.
3 over 8
Let's check the calculator. It's a fraction. 2 power of negative 1. Go down. 3 power of negative 1. And beside it times 4. Is the same? Yes, we are correct. Any problem?
yes Mr. We didn't move the 4 up because
Yes,
it doesn't
because it
have
has no
power.
power. If there is any negative power above the 4,
We will move it up.
if there is any negative power above the 4,
We will move it up if it has a negative power.
no, I'm asking in the question right now, is there is a negative power above
Oh no,
the
it
4?
doesn't. It doesn't
No,
have a
there's no. So we have to let it itself. Okay? As
okay
if.
thing.
What's the problem, ya Omar, with the denominator?
Mister, if we have a root denominator and an odd power, and both of them is negative, do we cross the negatives out or no?
Give me an example.
1 over negative root 10 power negative root 3.
All of them power of negative root 3 or only the root 10?
All of them.
Like that?
لا, all of them.
All of them like that? So it's gonna be negative root 10 over 1 power of 3. So we deleted only the negative above the root. Sorry, above the which is beside the power. We deleted the negative which is beside the bar, but the negative beside the root, it doesn't come. It's the same. We have it. Why? Because the bar is odd. If the bar is even, we can delete it. If it is bar 4, then it's gonna be bar 4, and we will delete the negative sign. You got it?
So if the power is negative, it turns to positive.
Yes, only the bar turns to positive. Answer will be the next, yeah, Omar. Look here. It's cubic root 2 power of negative 3.
It will be
You know it's over 1. Then it's 1 over cubic root 2. Power of what?
power of 3.
Then it's 1 power of 3 over cubic root 2 power of 3. This deletes this. Up is 1, down is 2, and you can check the calculator. In the next, 3 over 4 power of negative 3.
Me also.
Yes? It's 4 over 3 power.
3 power 3.
It's 4 power of 3 over 3 power of 3, which is 64 over 27. If there is any simplifying, actually no. Okay? You can check the calculator. You are still saving Quran?
What?
You are still saving Quran
Yes, of
with
course.
the same Shaykh?
Yes.
Send them my greetings.
Okay.
Naman Abdul Halim. Free. 0.1. You know 0.1 equals what as a fraction? We wrote it here. 0.1 equals
1 over 10.
1 over 10 bar, negative 3. So it's what? I didn't change anything. 0.1 is 1 over 10. Then the next, if I want to write it only 3 without the negative, then what will happen for the fraction?
10 تبقى فوق وال1 تبقى تحت.
So it's 10 over 1, which is 10. Actually, this is 1000. You know? Any problem?
No.
So the next is going to be what? Go right up without the negative. Then it's 1 times.
1 times root 5 2.
So it's 5 only. Correct?
Yes.
And the next, complete. Tell me the next. 3 power of negative 2 times 5 over 5 power of negative 1 times 3 power of negative 1. What's going to be? So you can get this down and you can get this up. And you can get this up. And the 5 will still itself. You know why? Because it has no negative power. Then I'll write it as itself in its place, the same place. What will happen for 3 power of negative 2?
5 negative 1 هتتحط مكانها.
Okay, 5 power of 1 only without the negative. And 3 power of 2 only without the negative. And there is 3 power of negative 1. I'll write it beside the 5 here as 3 power of 1. Correct?
Yes.
Then it's 5 times 5 times 3, which is 25 times 3. Actually, it's 27. Sorry, 75. And down is 9. 75 with 9. Any problem?
No.
Check the calculator. You can do it with the calculator. Fraction 3 power negative 2 times 5 over 5 power negative 1 times 3 power negative 1. It's 25 over 3. Yes, because 75 divided 9, also it's 25 over 3. Okay, there is a simplifying. Divided 3 up, divided 3 down is going to be 25 over 3. You know what was the problem? It's a simplifying. Okay, we have to simplify the simplest form. You can check the calculator. Any problem? Is it clear?
Yes.
Ask your mother to send a message, Ya Sufyan. If she didn't, you will miss the stars. Mr. Why we have 10 last year that we cannot put the exponent or the bar in the decimal form? Actually, we will study in the senior stage. Okay?
I didn't hear you well, mister. Can you
We
repeat again?
will study it in the senior stage, in the secondary school. You know? You understood?
Yes.
Okay. Raise your hand if you want to answer. Anas.
Yeah.
Lucky Anas here in this question, or before taking the question, you know, Anas, there is a note. Let's take it. Firstly, if you have Anas, something like a power of n times a power of negative n. Actually, it's going to be 1. You know why? Something like 3 power of 5 times 3 power of negative 5. 3 power of 5 would be the same. 3 power of negative 5 equals what? Actually, it's 1 over 3 power of 5. Correct?
Yes.
So this deletes this. Then there is 1. So if you have something like 5 power of negative 2 times 5 power of 2. This is 5 and this is 5. This is 2 and this is 2. One is positive, one is negative. Then the answer is 1. Okay?
Okay.
You know something like 6 power of negative 3 times 6 power of 3 equals?
The 1.
So if it is 7 power of 2 times 7 power of negative 2 equals?
1.
1. Okay?
Mister, it's the same as doing 1 plus negative 1.
Yes, it's something like we are adding the powers. Yes, you're correct. If it is a power of 2 times a power of negative 2, so we can add the powers, which is 2 plus negative 2, which is 0, then it's going to be 1.
Yes.
Okay? Both are correct. It's something like you are adding the powers. It's going to be power of 0, which is 1. Any number power of 0 equals 1. So let's go for the question. 1, it's root 3 power of 4 times root 3 power of negative 9 times root 3 power of 7. Okay?
Okay.
Solve it with me. Actually, all of them are root 3. All of them are root 3, correct?
Yes. No.
What? Yes, all of them are
Yes,
root
I
3.
thought you were saying about the power.
So
Yes, okay.
we can get only one root 3. And what we will do with the powers?
The powers will be plus.
We will add them together. Then it's 4 plus negative 9 plus 7. Okay? With the
Which is
calculator, you can do it. 4 plus negative 9 plus 7. It's 2. Then it's root 3 power of 2, which is 3. You got it?
Yes.
So yeah, Anas, what we are doing with the multiplication, we are adding the powers. What we are doing with the division, we are subtracting the powers. Okay? Also, it's something like that. If it is a power of n over a power of m, it's a power of n minus n. Okay? So,
Okay.
for example, if it is 2 power of 3 times 2 power of 5, it's going to be 2 power of 3 plus 5, which is 2 power of 8. And here, if it is 2 power of 8 divided 2 power of 5, is going to be 2 power of 8 minus 5, which is 2 power of 3. Also the same, if it is 2 power of 8 over 2 power of 5, it's 2 power of 8 minus 5, which is 2 power of 3. You got the difference between multiplication and division?
Yes.
Okay. Get the next one, Nurhan. It's your turn. It's 2.
Yes.
Over
2.
root 2 power of negative 2. Actually, here, it's power of 1. You can subtract the powers. It's only root
negative
2 power of what?
negative 2 plus ال1
No. It's a division question. So we are subtracting. With the
Yes.
multiplication, we are adding. With the division, we are subtracting. It's 1 minus 2, which is 3. Then it's root 8, which is 2 root 2. You know, we can write it as the following. Root 2 times root 2 times root 2, 3 times, because it's for the third power. Root 2 times root 2 equals 2. Then it's 2 root 2. Okay?
Okay.
Get the next. 4x power of 2 over 2x. Okay? So this power is over the 2 Sorry, is it over the 4 or the x or both together? This power.
Uh,
Over the 4 or the x or both together?
both together.
Then it's like that, correct?
Yes.
Over 2, and this is x. You know 4 power of 2 equals 16? And this is 2, correct?
Yes.
Right now, 16 over 2 equals 8. And here we can delete the bars. Sorry, we can subtract the bars. And it's x power of what?
1.
Which is x, correct?
Yes.
You know here, you can write instead of the 4, if you have something like that. 4 power of 2 over 2, you can write it as 2 power of 2 all power of 2 over 2. It's correct also. Because 2 power of 2 all power of 2, this is power of 4. Which is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, which is 4 times 4, which is 16. And 4 power of 2 also 16. Right now, we can write it as 2 power of 4 over 2 power of 1, which is 2 power of 3. Actually, 2 power of 4, power of 3 equals 8. 2 power of 3 equals 8. And the same that we get here. Both are correct. Do it by any way. And you can do it with the calculator. Fraction, 4 power of 2 over 2. It's 8. Any problem? Faris. It's root 5 power of 7 times root 5 power of negative 5 over root 5 power of negative 2. Correct?
Yes.
What's the first step?
We put the
It's only one
square
root
root
5, you
negative
know?
5.
No,
Yes,
no, no,
it's
no,
simple.
no. You are correct. You want to get this down, and you want to get this up, it's correct. But I'll do it by an easier way, like the following. Look at 7
We
plus
make the
negative
times
5
first.
minus 2. That's it.
The times first. True?
Yes, okay. You want to do it in 2 steps? It's root 5 power of 7 plus negative 5 over root 5 power of negative 2. Okay?
Okay.
Up is 7 minus 5, which is 2. Down, it's negative 2. It's root 5 power of 2 minus 2, which is root 5 power of 4. Actually, we can delete the root with half of the power. Then it's 5 power of 2, which is 25. You got it?
Yes, I got it.
Solve the next. 5. Yes, it's negative root 2. Tell me.
Okay, number 5, negative square root 2, AB power 4 over 2A power 4B.
Okay. So the bar above the bracket is for which one? This one, this one, this one, or all?
All.
Then actually the negative will delete it because the bar is even. And it's root 2 power 4 times A power 4 times B power 4, correct?
Correct.
And this is 2 times A power 4 times B power 1. Okay? You know this one, you can do it with the calculator. Actually, the root can take half of the bar. It's 2 power of 2.
Before.
2 power of 2, which is 4. 4 over 2, 2. A power of 4 is A power of 4. Delete each other. 1.
1.
And here we can subtract the bar, then it's B power of?
Power of 3.
Any problem?
No.
Sarah? 6. It's root 3 times 2 root 3 power of 2 times negative root 3 power of 5 over 2 root 3 power of 4.
3 power of 4.
Let's go. You know, ya Sarah, up it's 3 root 3 times 2 root 3 power of 2 times negative root 3 power of 5. Okay?
Okay.
And down it's 2 root 3 power of 4. So look for the following, yes, sir. It's root 3 times 2 power of 2 times root 3 power of 2 times negative root 3 power of 5
Power of 5.
over 2 power of 4 times root 3 power of 4. Any problem?
No.
So look, I'll get this instead of this. All right. 2 power of 2 here and root 3 here. Any problem?
No.
And write 2 power of 4 below 2 power of 2. These together is going to be 2 power of negative 2. Correct?
Correct.
Because it's 2 power of negative 2. Subtract the powers. Which is 1 over 2 power of 2. Which is 1 over 4.
1 over 4.
This part is 1 over 4. Okay?
Okay.
Up.
Then
It's
root
power
3.
1 root 3 power
1
of
plus
1.
2 plus 5.
Plus 2 plus 5 with the negative. You know there is a negative sign. You know there is a negative sign. Don't forget it. Okay?
Yes, we will remove it.
No.
Why?
Why you want to remove it? The bar is odd.
But 1 plus 2 plus 5 will give me an even number.
No, no, no. If you are calculating the powers and getting an even power, it doesn't delete the negative sign because this negative sign right now is outside the bracket.
But up it was inside the bracket. Why we
I
can
get it outside the bracket.
Okay.
You know, it's something like that. I'll get the negative outside the bracket. I'll put it like that. This is a bracket.
On the beginning of the
This is a
question.
bracket. Okay? This is a
Okay.
bracket itself. So only you have to delete the negative sign if it is in the question as itself above it an even power. If it is was negative root 3 power of 8 actually, then you can delete the negative sign. But if you got 8 after adding or subtracting the bars, no, don't delete it because in this case the negative goes outside the bracket, okay?
Okay.
And then it's root 3 power of 4.
4.
And this is the negative. We can write it here. Right now, all of these
Call 8 and root 3.
negative
8
4 over
minus
8,
4.
root 3 power of 8 over root 3 power of 4, which is root 3 power of 4. You know, root 3 power of 4, we can get half of the bar, which is 3 power of 2
9.
now. 3 power of 2, which is 9, then it's negative 9 over 4. Let's check the calculator. You actually can do it, all of them, all of the question in the calculator. Okay? It's root 3
Okay.
times 2 root 3, close the bracket, power of 2 times negative root 3, close the bracket, power of 5, down, bracket, 2 root 3, outside the bracket, power of 4. It's negative 9 over 4. We are correct. Any problem?
No.
So, firstly, I get this negative sign outside the bracket because the power was odd. And then after that, I write it 2 power of 2 firstly. Root 3 power of 1 after that. Root 3 power of 2 after that. Root 3 power of 5 after that. This is a bracket. Down, it's 2 power of 4 outside. And root 3 power of 4 beside it. And we added the powers 1 plus 2 plus 5. Like that. It's 8. And here, 2 power of 2 and 2 power of 4. 2 power of 2, 4. And 2 power of 4, 16. 4 over 16, 1 over 4. Or you can do it with the calculator. Okay? This is 4, and this is 16. 4 over 16, 1 over 4. And here 8 minus 4, 8 minus 4, 4. And the root takes half of the power. Then it's 3 power of 2, which is 9, times negative 1 over 4, it's negative 9 over 4. Any problem? Tally.
Yes.
7. It's root 3, get it from here. It's root 3 power of 5 times 2 root 3 all power of 4 over root 12 power of 3. Okay?
Yes.
So Natalia, you can write it in the calculator. Get the calculator. Where's your calculator?
Here.
Write it with me. First, I'll press what? What's the first step? Fraction?
Root 3
Fraction firstly.
power
Fraction first.
Out.
Then
Root 3 power 5.
outside the bracket or outside the root and then power 5. Like that. Don't put the bar inside the root.
Yeah.
Go outside the root. Sorry, go outside the bar. Then times open bracket. 2 root 3. Go outside the root. Close the bracket. Bar 4. Go down. Square root 12. Bar 4. Power of 3.
Power
Close the
3.
bracket. What the answer you got?
1 minute. 54.
Excellent. Which one, ya Omar? It's 54. Excellent. It's correct answer. We will do it by the steps right now. We will do it by the steps. So, ya Omar, what was the problem? Which one? 3?
Question 4, Miss.
4? 2 minus negative 2.
No, in the next
It's
step.
subtracting. It's 2 minus negative 2.
Yeah, why didn't we just do it?
Because there is negative down. If it is only 2 down, then it's 2 minus 2, correct? But it was negative 2, then it's 2 minus the number which is in the denominator, which is negative 2. Then it's 2 minus negative 2. What's the problem, ya Nurhan? What's the problem with
No.
sec?
How can we make 2 multiply the 2 square root of square root 3 and square root 3?
I don't understand.
Why we didn't write it 2 as it is, as it is in the question and solve it as it is? Like
It's better
2
in
square
these
root 3.
questions. It's better in these questions to get the numbers which are looking like each other beside each other. It will make it easier to solve the question. Will make it easier to solve the question. If you did it like what you want, you will get the correct answer, but by many steps. Okay.
But it was 2 for one square root only. How we do it for all of them?
Which one? This part?
The 2. It was 2 square root 3.
Yes. 2 square root 3, you know, yeah, Nurhan, if it is 2 square root 3 all power of 2, you can write it as the following. It's the same as 2 times square root 3 all power of 2, which is 2 power of 2 times root 3 power of 2. You know, the multiplication is a commutative property, so you can get it the second, you can get it from the second to the first, and from the first to the third. You can change the places of the multiplication. It doesn't matter. The multiplication of the commutative property, you know? So, if you wrote it as the following, it's correct also. Doesn't matter, you know?
Yes.
So, yeah, Talia, let's complete.
I can write it as it is and solve it 2 square root 3.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Talia, let's do it with the steps. Okay? What is Talia? Yeah, Omar, it was negative 2. If it is something like, if it is 2 only down, then it's 2 minus 2. But right now it's negative 2, then it's 2 minus negative 2. Answer with me and Nurhan the next. It's root 3 power of 5 times, look at the following, I write it as 2 power of 4 times root 3 power of 4. Any problem?
No.
Look down. Down it's root 12. You know, root 12, we can write it as root 4, root 3. It's correct or no?
Correct, because I simplified.
So, right now, I'll get this 2 firstly. And then I'll write root 3 power of 5 times root 3 power of 4. Any problem?
No.
This is 2. 2 power of what?
3.
I'll write it here. Any problem?
No.
And there is root 3 beside it, power of 3. Correct?
Yes.
Right now, it's easier to do these numbers together. By subtracting the powers, gonna be 1 only. Okay? And this
Okay.
part, add the powers up, it's 9. And then subtract the powers, then it's 2 power 1. You have a noise beside you. You have a noise beside you. Sit in a quiet place. It's root 3 power of 9 minus 3. Right now, it's 2 power of 1. But root 3 power of 6. Right now, we can write it 2. And here, it's only 3 with half of the power, which is 3. Then it's 3 power of 3. Then it's 2 times 27. Then it's 54. Like what we did in the calculator. Sufyan,
نعم.
solve with me the next. 8. You know we can do it here. It's cubic root 16. Why you was closing the camera, Sufyan? You muted yourself again? We are solving the question, Sufyan.
What?
We are solving the question.
Okay.
Why you was closing the camera?
Because my charging of my phone is turned off.
It's not of my business.
No.
The next time, take care.
Okay.
What's the first step? So right now, we cannot delete the cubic root with the second power. Only we can do that with the cubic root with the third power. If it is root 16 only without cubic root 16, we can delete them. Okay?
Okay.
So right now, root 16, you can write it as cubic root 8, cubic root 2. Correct?
Correct.
Times 54. And then I'll distribute the second power among these two numbers. Then it's 4 or something like 4 power of 2 times root 3, sorry, cubic root 2 power of 2. Okay?
Okay.
Root 8 or cubic root 8 equals 2. Then it's 2 times cubic root 2 power of 2 times 54 over 4 power of 2 times cubic root 2 power of 2. Okay?
Okay.
Look, I'll distribute the 2 among this bracket. Then it's going to be 2 power of 2 times cubic root 2 power of 2 times 54 over 4 power of 2 times cubic root 2 power of 2. We can delete these two roots together. One is up and one is down, and they are logging each other. Then we can delete them. Okay?
Okay.
Right now, 2 power of 2, 4. 4 power of 2, 16. Times
By
54. Divided 8 or divide something like 2. Divided to 8. Divided to 27. It's 6. 6 by what? It's 6 by 9, correct? Okay, let it like the following. And right now, divided 4 by 1, divided 4 by 2. Then it's 27 times 1 over 2, which is 27 over 2. That's it. Let's check the calculator. If you do it with a calculator, I'll get the same answer. Fraction, open bracket, shift square root 16, go outside, close the bracket, power of 2 times, open bracket, shift square root 54, go outside, close the bracket, power of 3, go down, open bracket, 4, shift square root 2, outside, close the bracket, power of 2, it's 27 over 2. That's it. Any problem?
No.
CC. Muhammad Al Hussein, start your video. Omar Ahmed, Lamar, Bilar, Talia. Let's go for a question like that, yes. You know, it's root 5 power of 7 times root 5 power of negative 5 over root 5 power of negative 2.
Power negative 2.
It's root 5 up, power of what?
7.
7 plus negative 5.
Negative 5.
You know what I did?
Equal to
Yes, up is 2, down is negative 2, then the
negative
answer
2. Equal
2 minus
square
minus 2, which is 4.
square
How power? It's 25. Get the next. It's 10 power of x all power of 2 over 5x. It's 10 power of 2 and x power of 2. And there is 5 and there is x power of 1. 10 power of 2 over 5. 10 power of 3 equals 100. 100 over 5.
100 over 5 equals
20. This part is
24.
20. What about x power of 2 over x power of 1? It's x power of 1, which is x. Any problem?
20x.
It's 20x. Get the next also. It's root 3 times 2 root 3 all power of 2 times negative root 3 all power of 5 over 2 root 3 all power of 4. Okay? So yes, easy. The first is root 3. What about this? It's 2 power of what? And that's the same that we solved it before. We were solving the same. No, it's not the same. Okay? It's 2 power of what? 2 power of 2 times root 3 power of 2. You know, this is an odd power. Then we can get this negative sign outside. I'll write it here. Okay? Outside. Like
Okay.
all of them are inside one bracket. And there is root 3 power of 5 after that. Take care. So firstly, I distributed the power. And then I get the negative outside. Down, it's 2 power of 4 times root 3 power of 4. You know, I'll do the following. I'll get this part outside the bracket, okay? 2 power of 2 times root 3 power of 1 times root 3 power of 2 times root 3 power of 5 over 2 power of 4 times root 3 power of 4. You know, there is a negative. 2 power of 2, 4. 2 power of 4, 16. 4 over 16 quarter. Then it's negative 1 over 4. Times. Root 3 power of what up?
Then
8.
Power 8 over
Over
3 power
root 3 power of 4.
3 power
Which is
3
root 3 power of 4.
root 3 power.
Half of the power, 2. 3 power of 2, 9. Then it's going to be negative 9 over 4. Like the previous. I think it's the same question. Correct? Let's look for the next. 4. Faris. Lower your hand, ya Nurhan. Write your problem in the chat if you have a problem. It's 4. It's root 27 power of 3 times 5 root 3 power of 3 over root 5 power of 6 times root 3 power of 4. Okay? Root 27, we can write it as root 9 root 3. Correct?
Yes. Correct.
This is 5 root 3 power of 3. And this is root 5 power of 6 times root 3 power of 4. Let it here. You know this is 3.
Yes, 3 power of 3 and
3 power of 3 times
square root
root
3
3 power of 3 times 5 power of 3 times root 3
power
power
of
of 3 over. we can get half of the power. Then it's 5 power of what?
5 over 3.
Times root 3 power of 4. You know, we can delete this part with this part. Correct?
Yes. Correct.
Right now, up, there is 3 power of 3 times root 3 power of 6. Correct?
Correct.
And down, there is root 3 power of 4. 3 power of 3, 27 times root 3 power of 2.
Power
Then
of 2.
it's 27 times 3, which is
81.
Alhamdulillah. 81. You can do it with the calculator.
Okay.
Get the next first. Cubic root 40. All of these you can do by the calculator.
Yes.
But in case if it is an essay question, like if it is a choose question and you did it with the calculator, it doesn't matter. But
Yes,
if it is an essay question, if it is
You
a
must do
question
the
like
steps.
under the following, he needs the steps. So don't do it on the calculator at all or in all. Only
we can check the answer only.
Yes, get this part only in the calculator, like that. Shift square root.
But it's a cubic root.
40. Yes, shift square root square. Yes, all powerful. Okay, this part only, it's 80 cubic root 5. So I'll write it like the following. It's 80 cubic root 5 times. Write this part on the calculator. Actually, it's going to be the same. Correct?
Yes.
Over 2 power of 5 times cubic root 5 power of 5. Write this on the calculator for an example, like the numerator, which is 80. Shift square root 5 times 4 times what? Shift square root 5. It's going to be 320 cubic root 25. 320 cubic root 25.
But cubic root in my calculator, it doesn't work. It only
It's as a decimal, so you can do it by your mind. We have to do it by our mind. That's a problem. So, you know, this part, we can write it as cubic root 8. It was power of 4. It's 8 by 5, correct?
Correct.
All power of 4 times 4 times cubic root 5. And then it's 2 power of 5 times cubic root 5 power of 5. This is 2. 2 power of 4, 16. And this is cubic root 5. Okay?
Cubic root 5 power of 4.
Yes, it's power of 4. Times
4.
So it's times. Times 4 times cubic root 5 power of 1. 2 power of 5, 32. Times cubic root 5 power of 5. You know, divided 4 up, down 8. You know, again, divided 8 1, divided 8 2.
Yes.
Then up, it's 2 times cubic root 5 power of 5. And down, it's a cubic root 5 power of 5. Then the answer is 2. You got it?
Yes, I got it.
Yes, Talia. Okay. I think it's the time to take the rest for Isha prayer. Mute yourself and close the camera. Yes, Talia, you have a problem? Okay, no problem. Take a rest. Assalamu alaikum. Let's complete. Start your video. Sarah, answer with me the question. Simplify the following into the simplest form. He asking you to simplify into the simplest form and get the value at n equals 2. Okay?
Okay.
This is the question. So, firstly, it's root 15 power of n plus 1 times root 3 power of negative 1 negative n times root 5 power of n minus 1. Take care about that. Root 15, we can decompose it into 3 times 5, correct?
Correct.
So I write instead of root 15, root 3 power of n plus 1 times root 5 power of n plus
For
1.
n plus 1.
This is 15. These both together is the same as 15. Okay? Times root 3 power of negative 1 negative n times root 5 power of n minus 1. Right now it's so easy. Why? Because you will get root 3 with root 3 and root 5 with root 5.
Yes.
So I write root 3 power of n plus 1 times root 3 power of negative 1 negative n beside each other. And then I write root 5 power of n plus 1 times root 5 power of n minus 1 beside each other. Only one root and add the powers n plus 1 and then negative 1 negative n. Okay?
Okay.
And here it's only root 5, n plus 1 and then plus
n
n.
minus 1.
Take care. If it is an addition question, it doesn't matter. There is no problem. But be focused. It's very important. It's very important to be focused while you are subtracting in the division question. Okay?
Okay.
So right now it's root 3, n minus n, and 1 minus 1. So it's root 3 power 0. And here n plus n to n and the 1 gone. This is 1. Then it's 1 times root 5 power of 12, which is root 5 power of 12. This is the simplest form. He asked you to put n equals what? 2. Then it's 2 times 2. You know?
Which is 4.
Half of the 4 is 2. Then it's 5 power of 2,
25.
which is 25. This is the simplest form. This is the value when n equals 2. Any problem?
No.
And the same question. Yeah, Nadine. Number 2. If we have something like that, also we need to simplify it, and then we will get the value at n equals 1 right now. Okay?
Okay.
10 power of negative n plus 1 times 0.01 over 10 power of negative 3 n negative 1 times 10 power of 3. 0.01 beside the page here, like this, 1 over
1/100.
You know, it's 10 power of negative 2. Log for this. If it is 0.1, it's 1 over 10, which is 10 power of negative 1. If it is 0.01, it's 1 over 100, which is 1 over 10 power of 2, which is 10 power of negative 2. If it is 0.001, it's 1 over 1000, which is 1 over 10 power of 3, which is 10 power of negative 3. You got the difference?
Yes.
So I write instead of 0.01 equals what?
Equals 10 power of negative 2.
Okay? Then it's 10 power of negative n plus 1 times 10 power of negative 2 over 10 power of negative 3n and negative 1 times 10 power of 3. Up, add the powers. It's only 110 up and also only 110 down. Add the powers up and add the powers down. It's negative n plus 1 and then minus 2. And down, it's what the power?
3 and minus 1.
Minus 1 and then plus 3. Correct?
Correct.
So it's 10 power and 10 power of, here it's negative n and 1 minus 1 is negative 1, then it's negative n negative 1. Here it's negative 3n and 3 minus 1 positive 2. Take care about this step. Right now we are gonna subtract these powers. So take care while you're subtracting. It's negative n, negative 1 minus open bracket. Don't forget to open bracket.
Okay.
If you forgot to open the bracket, the
Yeah.
question will be wrong. It's negative 3n plus 2. Why the bracket? Because this negative will change all of the signs inside the bracket. Okay? It's
Okay.
negative n, negative 1, positive 3n, negative 2. You got the difference?
Yes.
It's negative n plus 3, which is 3 minus 1, 2n. And negative 1, negative 2, negative 3.
Okay.
This is the simplest form. Put n equals 1. Then it's 10 power of 2 times 1 minus 3. 10 power of 2 minus 3. 10 power of negative 1, 1 over 10. This is the simplest form. And this is the value while n equals 1. Any problem?
No.
Milar, you was raising your hand.
Yeah, Mister, I feel like it's too tricky.
Yes, it's too tricky. This problem is too tricky and you have to study it well. Solve with me the next year below. It's root 6 power of n plus 2 times root 2 power of 2 minus n over root 2 power of negative n times root 3 power of n times root 2 power of n plus 2. You know, look for the question. What's the problem? This is root 2 and this is root 2 and this is root 2. This is root 3. So you can decompose the 6 into 2 times 3. In case the question will be only root 2 and root 3 together. Okay?
Okay.
So I write instead of root 6, root 3 power of n plus 2 times root 2 power of n plus 2. This part is instead of root 6. Beside it, root 2 power of 2 minus n. Any problem?
No.
Over what?
Over root 2
I write
minus
root 3 firstly, in case I write it below the other root 3, you know?
yeah.
I get it below the other root 3. And then root 2 power of n plus 2. Right now, we can get root 3 with root 3, and we can get root 2 with root 2. It's only root 3, subtract the powers. Take care while you are subtracting. So it's n plus 2 minus n times. I'll make it into 2 steps like that. It's n plus 2 minus n up and negative n plus 2 down. Any problem?
No.
Here, n goes with n, it's power of 2. Actually, it's 3. And here, only 1 root 2, and take care. N with n, gone, and it's 4. Here, n with n, gone, it's 2. 4 minus 2, 2. This is 3, and this is 2. 3 times 2, 6. This is the value. Any problem?
No. No, thank you.
Let's get the next. So 1000, I write it 10 power of 3 times 10 power of n plus 1. 0.01, I told you before, it's 1 over 100, which is 1 over 10 power of 2, which is 10 power of negative 2. I write it 10 power of negative 2 over 100, it's 10 power of 2 times 10 power of n plus 3. Why we did this, mister? I did this in case all of the question will be only 10. So I can add the powers, subtract the powers, something like that. So up, it's only 110, and 3 plus n plus 1 minus 2. Down, it's only 110, and 2 plus n plus 3. Up, it's a 3. 3 plus 1, 4, 4 minus 2, 2, plus n, over. It's n plus 5 or 5 plus n. It doesn't matter. Right now, take care subtracting. It's 2 plus n minus open bracket 5 plus n. because the negative will change all of the signs after it. Then it's 10 power of 2 plus n minus 5 minus n. N was n equals 0. It's 10 power of 2 minus 5, which is 10 power of negative 3, which is 1 over 10 power of 3, which is 1 over 1000, which is 0.001. All of them are correct. Any problem? No. Let's get the next. And take care about this question. It's very important. Muhammad Al-Hussein.
نعم يا مستر.
You know, Muhammad Al-Hussein, he gives you that 5 equals 2 power of x. Okay?
Okay.
5 equals 2 power of x. Find 2 power of negative x. Tell me, Muhammad, 2 power of negative x, we can write it like that, 1 over 2 power of x. It's correct or not? Yes. I deleted the negative, I get it in the denominator. Any problem?
No.
2 power of x, he gives you, it's equal what? He gives you the value of 2 power of x equals what?
2 power of x equals 5.
So I write instead of it 5. This is the answer. That's it. Any problem? You can get it by your mind. If it is 2 power of x equals 5, then 2 power of negative x equals 1 over 5. Okay? You know, yeah, Muhammad, it's look like this also. If it is 2 power of x equals 8, then 2 power of negative x equals 1 over 8. If 2 power of x equals 7, then 2 power of negative x equals 1 over 7. If 2 power of x equals 1 over 9, then 2 power of negative x equals 9. Okay? So, in the next, raise your hand if you want to answer. It's a very important question. 4 equals 3 power of x. Fine. 3 power of 3 minus x and 3 power of x plus 1. First. Let's look for the first here first. It's a 3 power of 3 minus x. Look at the following first. What if I wrote like that? It works or not?
This works.
It's the same. Why?
Yes.
Because we can add the powers again. 3
Yes.
plus negative x, which is 3 minus x. Correct?
Correct.
Right now, he gives you 3 power of x equals what?
3
Power of x equals 4. Then 3 power of negative x equals 1 over 4. If 3 power of x equals 4, then 3 power of negative x equals 1 over 4. Then it's 3 power of 3, which is 27, times 3 power of negative
1 over
x,
4.
which is 1 over
1
4.
over.
Then it's 27 over 4. That's it. Get the next. 3 power of x plus 1. What's your opinion? I write it like that. Is it correct?
Yes, also correct. Because
3 power of x equals
4.
and this is 3, which is 12. So take care about this note. It's an important note. If you have 3 power of 3 minus x, you can write it as 3 power of 3 times 3 power of negative x. If you have 3 power of x plus 1, you can write it as 3 power of x times 3 power of 1. Okay? If you have 3 power of x, which is 4, then 3 power of negative x is 1 over 4. If you have 3 power of x equals 1 over 5, then 3 power of negative x equals 5. Okay?
Okay.
And the next is very important also. Noor. 3 power of x plus 2 equals 45. So 45 equals 3 power of x plus 2. Okay?
Okay.
He needs what? He needs 3 power of x minus 1 and 3 power of x.
Yes. 10, 9.
So, yeah, Noor. This part, 3 power of x plus 2 equals 45. What's your opinion if I wrote it like the following? It's 3 power of x times 3 power of 2. Is it correct? Yes, it's correct. Because while multiplying, we can add the powers. It's only when 3 and the powers is the same. Correct?
Okay, by multiplying, we plus the
We add the
power.
powers, yes. 3 power of 2 equals 9. Any problem?
No.
So I let it. I'm right instead of this 9. Then 3 power of x equals 45 divided 9, you know? So 3 power of x equals 5. This is the questions that he asking about. He asking about another thing, which is what? 3 power of x minus 1. It's like this. If it is 3 power of x plus 2, I write it 3 power of x times 3 power of 2. So this one you can write it as what? 3 power of x times
Of x times 3 minus 1.
3 power of x equals 5
5.
times 3 power of negative 1, which is 1 over 3. Then it's 5 over 3. That's it. Any problem?
No.
Let's get another one to make it easier. Yeah, Sarah. If 7 power of x equals 5, find 7 power of negative x. It's easy. If 7 power of x equals 5, I said it before,
1 over 5.
then 7 power of negative x equals 1 over 5. If 7 power of x equals 1 over 8, then 7 power of x equal
8.
8, and so on. Get the next also. Number 2. 2 power of x equals 6. Find 2 power of x plus 2. You
I
know,
can write 2
2
power of
power
x
of x
times
plus 2 equals 2 power of x times,
2 power of 2, which is
and 2
4.
power of x equals,
6. 6 times 4.
it's
So
6 times 4, yes,
24.
which is 24. This was 1 over 5. Okay, get the next.
Yeah. Okay.
If it is 5 power of x minus 1 equals 3, find 5 power of x. You know, 5 power of x minus 1 equals 3.
5
I'll decompose it into 5 power of x times.
times 5 power of negative 1, which is 1 over 5.
Yes, and 1 over 5, you can go by it to the other hand side with
With divide,
division.
which is
Which
times
is,
5.
yes, which is times 5. Actually, it's 15. So 5 power of x equals?
15.
He asking about 5 power of x. That's it. Any problem?
No.
Okay. I think in the choices, there's some difficult questions also. Like for this question. If we have 5 power of 2 plus 5 power of 2, we can write it as 2 from 5 power of 2, which is 2 times 25, which is 50. Also, you can do it as the following. It's 25 plus 25, which is 50. Both are correct. Look for this. 3 power of 5 times 2 power of 5 and 3 power of 5 plus 2 power of 5. What is the difference? Who know? What the difference between these two questions? Who know? Yes, first.
The plus one we will make the with the first one you have make it. We will
No,
get
in
the 3.
addition, we cannot do anything with them unless we are calculating this
Yes,
value. We
yes,
are calculating
exactly.
this value. This is 3 times 3 times 3 times 3, which is 9 times 9, 81 times 3. It's 243 plus 32. Okay, and you can get the value. But in this one, we can make it easy. Like that, 3 times 2, all power of 5. It's the same. So it's 6 power of 5. That's it. Okay. You can do it with the calculator actually. If you do it with the calculator, 3 power of 5 times 2 power of 5. So it's 7776. So check the choices. Is that the same? No. 6 power of 10. Is this the same? No. 6 power of 5. Sorry, it's 6 power of 5. That's the same? Yes. So choose it. 3x power of 0. 3 times 1, which is 3. A, B, all power of 3 over B power of 3. A power of 3, B power of 3 over B power of 3, 1, A power of 3. 7 over root 7 power of 0 minus 7 over root 7 power of 0. Take care. This part is 1 and this only part is 1. So it's 1 minus 7 over 1. So it's 1 minus 7. So it's negative 6. Root 3 power of 3 times root 3 power of negative 4. So it's root 3 power of 3 plus negative 4, which is 3 minus 4, which is negative 1, which is 1 over root 3. Actually, 1 over root 3, we can simplify it by multiplying root 3 up and down. It's going to be root 3 over 3, this one. This question, I will write it in the next quest. This question and this question. I'll get a question like them in the next quiz. Take care. These two questions always going with the exams. We are getting this question many exams before. Look, he asking here quarter of 4 power of 20 equals 1. So, you know, we talked it before in the last year. It's something like 1 over 4 times 4 power of 20, which is 4 power of 20 over 4. But here 1, it's 4 power of 20 minus 1, which is 4 power of 19. That's it. You can check the calculator actually. If it is 4 power of 20, write this number on the paper. So 1099511627777. Check the answers. So 1 power of 10, actually it's 1. 1 power of 10, actually it's 1. No, it's not correct. 4 power of 19. Yes, it's the same. Actually, it's not the same. So I did a mistake. 4 power of 20. 1, 0. 4 power of 19. There is a mistake. It's 4 power of 20 minus 1, which is 4 power of 19. There is a problem. Yes. Let's check again. 4 power of 20. I think there is a problem with the calculator. It's correct. 4 power of 20 divided 4 is going to be 4 power of 19. Doesn't matter. But with my calculator, I think it doesn't work. Check in the calculator. Check in your calculator. I have a calculator. Check it here first. Write 4 power of 19 on the calculator.
Okay. 4 power of 19 equals 2.74.
Write 4 power of 20. Sorry, it's not 4 power of 20. It's not 4 power of 20. I forgot. It's 1 over 4 times 4 over 20. Yes, like that, it's going to be the same. 4 power of 19, 2.748, and then 1 over 4
yes.
times 4 power of 20 is going to be the same, correct?
Understood.
So choose this. That's it. If you have one like that, 4 times 2 power of 8, you know, it's 4 times 2 power of 8. And the 4, I'll write it 2 power of 2 times 2 power of 8. Then it's 2 power of 2 plus 8. Then it's 2 power of 10. Okay? And the same. Sixth of 2 power of 12 times 3 power of 12. Take care. Take care. It's 1 over 6 times 2 power of 12 times 3 power of 12. Look, what I'll do. The same. Look again. The same. It's 2 times 3, 6 power of 12. So right now it's 6 power of 12 divided 6 power of 1, which is 6 power of 11. That's it. X power of m minus 1 times dot equals 1. So go by this to the other hand side. It's 1 divided x power of m minus 1. which is 1 over x power of m minus 1, which is x power of negative m minus 1, which is x power of negative m plus 1, which is x power of 1 minus m. So I think this one in the choices, this root 5 over 10 power of negative 1 equals 10 over root 5 power of 1. But we have to simplify it times root 5 up times root 5 down. It's 10 root 5 over 5, which is 2 root 5. Perimeter of a square whose area is a centimeter squared. The area is a centimeter squared, then the side length equals root the area, which is root a centimeters. Then the perimeter equals side length times 4, which is root a times 4, which is 4 root a centimeters. Look for this. 4 power of 2 plus 4 power of 2 plus 4 power of 2 plus 4 power of 2. I'll take only one of them. Only one of them is repeated 4 times, then it's times 4. Then it's 4 power of 3. Luck. 3 power of 2 plus 3 power of 2 plus 3 power of 2. Take only one and repeat it 3 times, then times 3. This is 1, so it's 3 power of 3. Luck. 2 power of 2 plus 2 power of 2 equals. Take only one and repeat it 2 times, then it's 2 power of 3. So if it is something like 5 power of 8 plus 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 5 power of 8, take only one and repeat it 5 times, then it's 5 power of 9. So always you are adding 1 for the power. 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 So if it is something like that, 6 power of 10 plus 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 6 power of 10, 6 times, write it 6 power of 11. Add 1 for the power. Only that. That's it. So if it is 2 power of x minus 1 equals 1, then it's 2 power of x times 2 power of negative 1 equals 1. Then 2 power of x times 1 over 2 equals 1. Then 2 power of x equals 1 divided 1 over 2, which is 1 times 2, which is 2. Then 2 power of x equals 2. If 2 power of x equals 2, this is 2 power of 1. So x equals 1. You know, we can do it with another way. If 2 power of x minus 1 equals 1, so actually the power must be 0, because the answer is 1. If the answer is 1, then the power must be 0. So x equals 1. That's it. I think it's yes. Okay. Here it's root 6 power of x times root 6 power of 1 equals 1. So this is must be negative 1. So this is negative 1. 1 over 5 times cubic root 5 power of 6. So it's something like 6 over 3. Then it's 1 over 5 times 5 power of 2. Because it's 6 over 3, 2. Then it's 5 power of 2 divided 5. It's 5 power of 1, which is 5. You can do it with the calculator. You can write it on the calculator and you can get the answer. We solve it like this. It's 2 power of x times 2 power of 1. And he gives you 2 power of x as 3. Then it's 3 times 2, which is 6. We solve it like this. We can write instead of 10, 2 power of 2n times 5 power of 2n. Subtract the powers, subtract the powers. It's 2 power of 1 times 5 power of 1, which is 10. 3 power of x Repeat it 3 times, then it's times 3, then it's a 3 power of x plus 1. Add 1 for the power. Get half of the power, then it's 2 power of 5. Plus 2 power of 5, then it's 2 power of 6. Add 1 for the power. Quarter of 2 power of 14. It's 2 power of 14 divided 4, which is 2 power of 14 divided 2 power of 2, which is 2 power of 12. X equals root 9 over root 3, then x power of negative 1 equals root 3 over root 9, which is root 3 over 3. That's it. I think it's enough. Right now, finally, we finished the lesson. Any problem? I think the last part from the session, actually the part which we took after the Isha prayer, the part which we took after the Isha prayer, actually is very, very important. The part which we took after Isha prayer is very, very, very important. So my advice to you is to revise it again from the recorded video, because we took a long time, so maybe you are not focusing at all by 100% at this part. So my advice to hear this part from the record again. The part after Isha prayer is very, very, very important. Always goes with the exams. And this part, actually, it's difficult to do it with the calculator. And the part which is before, actually, you can do it with the calculator. It doesn't matter. But the part after Isha prayer is very important. You cannot do it with the calculator. You have to revise it well in case you understood it well. So if you have it in the exam or any question like it, it's easy for you. Any problem? Right now we have finished. You can go. Marawih. Any problem? Anyone have a problem? Yes, Nadi.
يا مستر ممكن بعد كده يبقى تبعت لنا الكويز بدري شوية علشان أنا ملحقتش
Okay. You can solve the quiz right now. I'll give you the grade if you didn't solve.
No, I solved it before the session.
Okay. I'll try to send it yearly in the next time. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, Omar.
Sir, I have a question, the last one more.
Again?
I have a question, the last one more.
You watched the homework video?
Yes, but there is two questions I didn't understand from the video.
What's the problem?
Question 11.
11?
1 second. Number 8.
What's the problem?
I don't know.
I decomposed 192 into 64 times 3, because root 64, it's a cubic root 64, which is 4. And 375 I decomposed into 125 times 3. This part is 5, 5 times 3, 15. And this part I decomposed into 8 times 3, and this part is 2, 2 times 2, 4. Okay? 4 minus 15, which is negative 11. Negative 11 plus 4 is negative 7. And root 3 as itself.
Okay,
What
and the
else?
last question.
And the next, which one?
The last question and the whole homework.
The last question, the whole of the homework?
And not the creative thinking, the one before.
And before. So
Oh,
he
sorry,
told you
missing
that
the house one. The house one.
the house,
Yes.
he gives you the area of the land. The area of the land is 500. So I calculated the side length of the land, which is a square root of the area, 10 root 5. And he gives you the area of the house, which is 180. I get the side length, which is a square root of the area, 6 root 5. Okay, so right now I have the side length of the land and I have the side length of the house. So this part is the subtraction of these two numbers, which is 4 root 5. Okay, and this part is the same. This is in all 10 root 5, and this part only is 6 root 5. Subtract them is going to be 4 root 5. Okay, and this part is 10 root 5 itself, is the side length of the land, and this part the side length of the land. He needs what? He needs the length of the fence of the garden, the outer fence, which is this and this and this and this. You know, this part and this part and this part and this part. 4 root 5 plus 10 root 5 plus 10 root 5 plus 4 root 5.
And do I add the parts like
No, he asking about only the outer fence. In the inner part here is not the outer fence.
Okay.
You got it?
Yes, thank you.
Any other problem?
No, thanks.
Assalamu alaikum.